Alright guys, out here doing a bit of metal detect on this not so great spring day. Overcast, bit of drizzle sometimes. Oh well, should be alright. Now I'm just out here in a undisclosed location. See how I go. See if I find any bits of gold. Alright, cheers. Alright, so I just got this signal here. And it's this hard pack looking ground, very rocky, and I got the signal down here somewhere, and I'm gonna see what it is. Actually, I don't even reckon I need the scoop, because I think this will focus. I think that's it there. Yep, that is a nice picker. Yep, a nice little flat flake. That is amazing. How good's that? That's the first bit of gold for the day. I'm chuffed with that. That was coming through loud and clear in my earphones. So I'll put that in the jar if I haven't lost it. Yep, dropped it. Yeah, look at that, just lovely. Just shining in the sun. That is awesome. What a great day to be alive, eh? It's so shiny. Looks like it's very well water worn. And that's going to be the tip for the day for this video. If you're trying to trace where gold's come from, it's a well-known fact that the smoother the gold is, kind of like this one here, the further the gold has been broken away from the deposit and travelled down through, not water-worn. Water-worn is incorrect, because water doesn't actually wear the rough edges off of rocks and bits of gold. No, it's the tumbling action with other rocks and the friction between the rocks as the gold and the other material is tumbling around. That's what turns it smooth. So if you're wondering where the gold is here, I'd say it won't be close to where I dug it here, because it's travelled fairly far due to how smooth it is. So if I find any coarse bits, which in my previous videos I've found, that's found it straight out of the vein basically. So that's my tip today. So just be wary that water doesn't wear down the gold nuggets. It's a tumbling action of the gold and the rocks and other material together, that friction together, knocking off the rough edges and smoothing it out. So if someone tries to tell you, oh, that's water worn, nah, they're incorrect. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's so shiny. Wow. I'd say that might be a 0.15 grammer. No, maybe 0.10. That was nice. Well, I'll go dig up some more, hopefully. Righto, so I got another one here out of this clay looking stuff, if it'll focus. There we go. Yeah, it might be only an inch deep, maybe half an inch. But I got this nugget in here, which has been very difficult to get. Oh. There it is. Not a bad little bit at all, actually. Got a fair bit of weight to it, it feels. So that was out of that little bit of clay there. So I'm going to take note of that. There might be some more here. There's a few little shallow diggings around, but it's worth going over more thoroughly. Sweet, nice. Righto, guys. So I just had a afternoon lunch break. Yeah, that's all sorted out. Back on a different spot, or trying out a different spot, I should say. So I found this nugget, and she's a beauty. Look at that. That was literally just sitting on the surface. Don't find many of them these days. Not me anyway. That's probably the biggest one I've found all year. So there we go. That's a ripper. Now I was talking about waterborne gold or washed gold. This looks more to be closer to the source because you can see it's very rough on the edges. It hasn't travelled real far at all. Most likely the malachite it came out of. The old timers sunk on top of the gold where the alluvial, or perhaps even the colluvial pay come from. So there we go. We've seen what worn gold looks like, and this is what this is what gold that's closer to the source looks like. So that's what gold tells you. You gotta, if you do find gold, guys, just look at the nugget and listen to what it's telling you, because that would be because you like playing detector. I mean the one of those, CSI Miami or you're hunting for clues, only with gold. So try and let the gold tell you what to do and give you clues and pointers to where the source might be coming from. Got a big large flake here, guys. Just gonna give it a wash. Tastes like gold. Not a bad little flake, is it? Beautiful. Righto, guys, so battery on my metal detector's died, so I have to pull the pin. But this is what I got for today's effort. Quite a few nuggets there, some little specimens like that, straight out of the reef. That one there's not a bad little guy. Beautiful. A couple of these other bigger ones that I found. Beautiful looking gold. Need to clean up some of these yet, but it's not going to focus on me. So all these little bits are just, they're not dirt, they're just gold covered in dirt. So I don't know, maybe I got maybe a gram, hopefully, out of today. I think I'll be coming back again here. Yeah, for sure. Alright guys, this is Ful-O gold. Remember what I taught you about the so-called water washed gold? Nah, not right. Water doesn't make gold round or even rocks round. It's the tumbling of the rocks and the sand and all that together which makes gold smooth and rock smooth. If you put a rock in a washing machine or a slow spin sort of tumbler without anything else but water in it, and just that one rock, I guarantee you it will not get smooth. The rock won't get smooth. But if you put a handful of rocks and no water and let it tumble, over time they'll come out polished. So water does not does not wear out gold like people say. So, word of advice, there's my skid plate on my metal detector. That's just a bit of polycarbonate and some elastic. Put it in a smiley face and slap it on. I'm not paying out through the nose for a proper mine lab skid plate. So just went to the engineering plastic place, got an offcut for maybe 20 bucks, and I can probably make another 3 or 4 of them. So no worries guys, this is the SDC I'm using. People wondering what settings I use, and normally run it on sensitivity 4. With the audio, you can't see now, but just 3 clicks from 0. So when you go, as you click the sound button, the threshold button, it goes up and up and up. Then you click it again, then it goes back there. So from there, 1, 2, 3, and that's the threshold I use. Nothing fancy, simple machine, and I just go low and slow with the coil. That's all I do, low and slow. So that's my tips on the SDC. Some people have been asking me what settings I use and how I use it, and yeah, that's you can't get any more simpler than this machine really. So I'm just using the Sunray Pro headphones. They are one of the best headphones I've used. Bought it second hand off this old timer who's probably well in his 60s now. He's been detecting since the 80s, and I got these for cheap off of him. Great little set of headphones. You can individually set each side, the volume on each side, and a couple of knobs here that don't really bother using. A couple of switches. One of them turns the audio off altogether, and the other one's some sort of boost or something, but it doesn't do anything for me. Not that I know of anyway. So anyway, that's my day done. Cheers guys, this is Ful-O Gold, and see you in the next one.